Hello, Tapioca Hearts here, signing in. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time, I barely escaped the jaws of death, so to speak, in a heated encounter with Kuno S and Kuno, taking 2 points of damaged morale in the process, and barely making it out with Harry's dignity intact. That was a Freudian slip there, making out. Oops. But regardless, I did survive the encounter, and I'm going to immediately go get some medicine to heal up. Excuse me. Heal up my morale. Other than that, we learned a little bit about like the borscht that the cook in the Whirling in Rags is making, to kind of satiate the dock workers. We also learned a little bit more about the victim, like just like doing a little bit more interviewing, learning a little bit more about what's going on with him, and the kind of state that he's in. In fact, if I check my journal, I believe I got a new task regarding that. Yeah, getting the body down. Asking for Everart's help. That's right. Asking them for help. Which I honestly was not on board with the idea of, because to me it seems like such a weird thing to do, to ask the dock workers for help. Or I guess we're asking Everart for help, but to ask anyone involved with the harbor for help when we think that it was the Union dock workers that did it. Regardless, that got updated. I'm gonna try to buy some, what's it called? Medicine.
You see several packaged raincoats.
Not a raincoat.
Shelf beneath a
I'm gonna try to buy some medicine for my damaged morale because I don't have any healing points. I may as well get some health ones while I'm at it.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine
I think
bottles,
I can
nasal sprays,
afford...
and blister packs. They all bear the Saint-Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Those damn pharmaceuticals companies, I swear. Okay, bottle of magnesium, I should be able to afford 2 of these.
Yeah. I hope Saint-Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Oh, don't worry, it makes me feel amazing. I remember you. You're the Up Fritters clerk that likes Yuri manga. Or, not Yuri manga, but well, basically. Which... hell yeah. I'll get another bottle of magnesium.
Okay, here. I hope Saint-Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And then, maybe like 2 Nosifed?
Okay, here. I hope Saint-Baptiste
I can only get
makes
1
you feel better or something.
Nosifed. There goes all my money, actually. I'm only gonna use 1 of those right now, and I'll save the other one for like an emergency or something. What to do? Let me check out my journal. That is not the journal, me. Let me check out the journal. Getting the body down, end of day debrief, who put the clothes in the trash. Honestly, I do feel like the most pressing thing I want to like hone in on and focus on right now is getting the victim like down, preventing any harm that could come to him or anyone else from inhaling all of the... I mean, he already got shot by Disco Boy's bad aim, unfortunately. Trauma-induced bad aim. How fun. But, like, preventing any more harm. I like how the flashlight is still active, even with this, like, sepia tone over the game. Yeah. Anyways. Preventing any toxicology stuff or contamination of living organisms through the means of a rotting corpse. And also preventing Kuno from continuing to throw rocks at said corpse. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to go talk to Everard and see what's going on with him. See if I can get his help getting the body down. Let's go, Kim. Hi, Manana. Yes, run up there, Disco Boy. Do you have anything to say to me? Anything new?
Hola, Wandering Man.
Nope,
How can I help
you do not. Bye-bye. Alright, let me get up here. Can I still get in here? Okay, good. I don't have to deal with Measurehead again. Thank goodness for that. How do I... I think I go through here? I do, that's right. And then over this way to the, like, curtain thing that's, like, over here. That fucking container. I forgot about that. I need to be able to get into that container at some point. It's looking for me. It's yearning for me. I can smell it. I can smell what I'm gonna find in there. I want to get into that container so badly, actually. That's one of the most pressing things on my brain in this game, actually. Yeah, I think I go all the way over here. And then over here. Can I do anything to the container at the moment? Probably not, right? No. Oh, there's a fleeting thought and I missed it. Oops. Oh well. Let me get into the place I need to be. It's actually a much longer journey than I remembered it being. Yeah, in here. Ever, hello. I've come to talk to you again. Please don't, like, kill me through means of damaged morale.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
He leans towards you, waiting for you to complete his sentence. For himself. No, that's not a good idea, actually. That's a terrible thing to say, actually. Is a member of the board? Is an organ in the great state organism of war? I'll say a member of the board. A member of the board?
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
I think I am just going to end up making Disco Boy a socialist. If I keep picking those options, it's just going to happen. I wonder if there is like a political alignment system in this game. Because that's where he's ending up. That's just how I've ended up characterizing him. I think it fits. I'll just cut straight to the point, I guess. Although I would like to get more information about Harry. Maybe I will do that one first. I wanted to go over a couple of things about me.
Let's hear it, Harry.
Okay, I can't talk about anything else at the moment.
Of course, Harry, of course.
Yeah, just go straight.
Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia.
Yeah.
You wanted something from me?
Yeah. Just go straight to the point. Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? You see, there's a hanged man on a tree in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags, and I would like to make him and turn him into a tarot card for my collection. You see, I'm missing the major arcana of the hanged man.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Exactly.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Look, buddy, I need your help, okay? Like, guns won't work, pain cutters won't work, brute force won't work. We need someone who knows about those, like, shipping, like, industrial belt things.
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt.
Exactly.
A steel reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
Something.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yep. Also, I studied the footprints at the crime scene. They're worker boots.
I can certainly see how
I
having
should have
him up
picked,
there might
the
start
belt
affecting
thing. That's
some real
literally
estate
what I
values.
said. He licks his lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has
Excuse
a little
me?
dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy.
Wait, is John Luke Measurehead's real name? That's fucking wild if that's the case. I did not think we would be getting any more lore on him.
You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you, now that he's back on his feet.
I guess I'll take it. It turns out the strikers were being served an alcoholic brew. I stopped this madness.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it.
It means there was
I love your
vodka in
initiative.
the
Knowing you're out
borscht.
there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff.
What kind of big picture stuff?
Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just going to let you surprise me, Harry.
I get the feeling that Everard here really doesn't have any personal stakes in any of what's going on. He's just in it for the money. He's just in it for what makes him collect his little share of things. Honestly, he might be trying to build a web of social influence and just stick his fingers in all the pies to try to get a system going where he's at the center of it all. Or I could just be making up nonsense. Either way, I'm gonna leave.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding.
What the hell
Not
does that
too
mean?
much.
Is that a French slang word, or is it part of Harry's name? I have no idea. New task. Go to Measurehead and ask him to get the body down. I want to see how Measurehead gets a fucking body out of a tree. That's gonna be a treat, actually. Watch him just haul it down, brute force style, rip apart the cable with his bare hands. That would be raw. I might forgive him if he ends up doing that. But if he's an asshole as he does it, then probably not. Hey, Harry, come on. It's just some stairs. You can do it, buddy. Oh, okay. There you go. Let's go talk to Jean-Luc, I guess. Do. Come on, Harry. Go, go, go. Do. Where am I going? Okay, right here. And over here? No. Where do I go? Over here. No. Oh, down here. Got it. Okay. I'm smart, I promise. I know what I'm doing in this game. Go, 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 Harry. Go, go, go. Wait, where's the stairs? There's the stairs. Okay. And I go back in here. Yeah, honestly, my approach to these episodes is just all over the fucking place. In the 2 episodes ago, I focused on one task, interrogating the victim. The last episode, I focused on several different things, and honestly, I feel like y'all liked that episode more, so maybe I should be doing that again. But this episode, I guess I'll just do another test with this episode and see how y'all like it. I'll just focus down on one thing, and that's getting the body down. I'm just gonna focus on that. And who knows, maybe next episode will chip away at a lot of things again. Honestly, my approach has become all over the place. I'm just going through the game at my own pace and seeing what I want to do at any given moment and having fun with it. And isn't that what matters most? I am having a great time with it. What's up, Measurehead? Let's talk. I'm gonna shine this flashlight in your face.
Has temporarily halted, but you will fall again.
Is that your weird prejudice way of saying that you're gonna start working with me? Is that what's happening here? Evrock told you to help us get the body down from the tree. If you would please help me with that.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior. then had him give me an order. I salute
Sure.
your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Oh, please do.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
Oh, dear.
There's a but.
There's a but. Where?
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard over the breach.
I don't love that idea.
Someone needs to be you. Both of you.
That actually sounds like a really bad idea because that throws both Harry and Kim into this regional conflict. And it also just seems like a dangerous idea because I feel like even the both of them combined are both not as effective in combat as Measurehead and also not as willing to engage in combat as Measurehead. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that, Kim. Fair enough.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Congratulations. Well, I guess we'll do it. Okay, then. Wait here while Measurehead goes.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Let's see what this leads to. I'm very curious how this is gonna go. What is gonna go on here? Can I move? I cannot. Can I move now?
The
I
woman's
cannot.
gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Yeah, we're the law around here.
Cool. I like
Hell yeah.
men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
Katya, okay.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
I really hope that he's just gonna rip the cable apart with his bare hands. Or like break the branch with a kick or something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there.
Oh, now you're
I wish
actually
I could
calling him by his
see
name and
it.
not Measurehead. Honestly, Measurehead sounds like a Silent Hill monster or something. I've never played Silent Hill, but isn't Pyramid Head from that game? Measurehead just sounds like an evolution of that. I don't. I've seen enough of that dead body already.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Evrot's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
That's apparently what it's looking like.
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes for sale?
Damn, Kim. Oh my goodness. He just fucking immediately came out with the sass. He doesn't care. He is out here saying it. Literally just coming out with the business immediately. I like this option. I'm gonna pick it. Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I'm corrupt every opportunity I get. What did I just
A
do?
shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across mountain.
No!
It's
What?
criminal. Then
Wait, oh my goodness. Okay, I thought the dock worker or Kim or someone would respond. Wait, what? Kuno.
the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him,
Wait.
walking past him.
Wait. Measurehead? Hello. Welcome
The
back.
corpse has been removed from the tree.
That was way faster than I thought it was going to end up
Stand
being.
down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
I'm not going to thank him. There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to keep order.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Yeah, whatever. Leave. All right, let me go see what's going on with Kuno. I also wonder, like, what the thing is that was on the way that Shivers was talking about. When am I going to run into that? Regardless, it looks like... Oh, goodness. What is Kuno laughing about? What did Measurehead accomplish? Also, I really hope that picking that option I did about being a corrupt cop didn't affect my alignment too badly, because I definitely said it, like, in a sarcastic, comedic tone in my head. That's what I was going for. I wanted it to be like just like a playful jab, like a funny haha, but it might not have turned out that way, unfortunately. All right, what's going on over here? Hi, Kuno. No longer throwing... Yep, he just took the branch down. He ripped the branch off with his bare hands, it looks like. Hi, Kuno. Hi, body.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
I'm not gonna be all like, oh, it's beautiful. No, well, it's down. Celebrate in a reserved manner.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised.
Ooh.
The
That's all
victim is ready for
kind
a full
of
autopsy.
fucking experience. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is satisfying. That was a lot of good dopamine rushing into my brain, getting that task done. A field autopsy. I guess we're not going to transport the victim. We're just going to have, like, the forensic scientists, like, come out here.
Yes.
I don't know if
1.
it's forensic scientists
Investigation
that
of the
perform
scene.
autopsies. I'm just
2.
talking.
Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Oh yeah, 3 of 4. I'm making good progress.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Don't worry about it, kid. You don't have to be here anymore.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies
I do
our
love being a
ability to handle
detective.
the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything.
I do feel like a detective. Do I feel like a detective? I don't think I'm a detective.
You are.
I'm gonna
The
pick that.
station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now, the way I see it,
Yeah, but the station treats Harry, like, with ridicule. And he himself doesn't carry himself like a detective, regardless of the fact that he picks up so many cases per week, per month. He looks at the corpse with some disgust.
it's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard. That only leaves the Wild
Oh,
Pines
great. And
representative.
another
There's one in
another
town,
corporate
negotiating
person
the
to deal
strike.
with.
She could have information.
Do I want to do the interview or autopsy? Well, first I'm gonna actually check this. All right, 2 new tasks and got that task done. And I'm also going to level up a skill point. Which one do I want to do? I wonder if I'll be able to do all of them by the end of the game. It seems like I might be able to, considering all of the things I've been up to in this game. Like how many times I've leveled up and how much left of the game there seems to be, like a lot. I am going to level up Inland Empire. That comes up a lot, so I feel like that's a good one to get up there. Give it to me. Okay. Yeah, I want to do the autopsy. No need for a distraction. Let's do this. put the gloves on and get it done.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Here, I'll provide the light. Try to remove the boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Oh, come on. We got to put on a good performance. We got to put on a good clown show for the kids. I can try again. I'll ask Kim what a field autopsy is.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Have I? Can I have a pair of gloves, please? Did I do an autopsy for the square bullet hole murders? Seriously, what was going on there?
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's
Tell me
highest
more. I do
summit,
love volcano
and the failure of
science.
the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Interesting. He really loves disco music. Also, I guess in this world, there's a taller mountain than Everest, which is like that's not important, but it's fascinating world building. Kim gets annoyed when I talk about my amnesia. Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
I need a pair then. Can we return to this shortly? We have glove hunting to do.
Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's do
Okay,
divisional
fine.
labor. I perform the anatomical side, while you take notes.
Oh, that's actually perfect. My joke about providing the light was kind of correct. I also get to take notes. Where should I take these notes? In my paperwork? No, absolutely not. That thing's covered in all of the worst substances of the world. Are you kidding me?
Yes, you see, the field autopsy form is the one on red copy of paper.
All right, fine. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
That's right. Oh, I guess I can't talk to him anymore.
Come back later, Corporal.
All
yourself
right.
with my
Enough
frank
out of you.
manners
Open your
and
ledger
my
at the field
memento
autopsy form.
mori.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger.
Is he really the
bright
hanged man
red
anymore? If
paper
he's
is
not,
covered in boxes
you know,
and
never
lists
mind. That's awful.
describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Continue.
Above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Do I do this properly, or do I get a little silly with it? I'll do it properly. And by properly, I mean I'll get a little silly with it. Let's jump ahead to the 3-part summary.
No, let's fill out the info form first.
Okay, fine.
That's you.
Right, Harry Dubois.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
Number 2, coroner's case number. Probably like something crazy, like 420.
KK57 dash
Much more complicated.
0803.0815.
Got it. What does KK stand for?
That's
Oh,
because
Kim
he
Kitsuragi.
doesn't want to bring up the messy
Duh.
question of your initials.
Would it be HDB or HD or HB? That's a good question, actually.
Next,
Write it down. Number 3, name.
NA. Next,
Yeah, no name for him yet. Probably no date of birth either.
NA.
Probably no age.
Roughly 50.
I don't think we should just be throwing one out there, but sure.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young
Yeah,
side.
that's what I'm thinking as well. I didn't vocalize it. I should have said something. I was thinking like the body's been decomposing so much at this point and like it's so unrecognizable that we should probably err on the side of caution and put him as younger. I'm going to write around 42.
He nods.
Race?
Mondial.
Sure.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mundi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
I mean, he's pale as hell. I'd imagine his skin has paled significantly past like what it originally looked like because of how long blood hasn't been flowing. Regardless.
Fucky, fucky!
Oh my god. The little monster exclaims energetically.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Why are these options? Do I get a little silly with it? No. Right, male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
I mean, I'm sure we can, we have enough to work with. Date of death?
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Got it. Right, 4/3/51.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Got it. Isn't there like 31 more parts to this?
KK 57 0503
Evidence of treatment. I mean, the broken tree branch. It's a pretty big piece of evidence.
Only one box remains.
Oh, it's 11 parts. Okay. Not 41 parts. I don't know where I got 41 from.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Got it. What exactly is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
We very much interfered. Are you forgetting that Harry over here literally shot the guy? I'm not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for him.
Was he? I mean, I guess he had armor on, but we don't know that the dock workers were untrained. I feel like we're just making assumptions there. And if there's anything I don't like making in a, I almost said horror visual novel. No, mystery visual novel. If there's anything I don't like making, it's assumption. Everything matters. Every single bit of information, and nothing is guaranteed until it's guaranteed. He places his hand on the dead man's chest as if in preparation.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then...
And then... that's nice that he's, doing a little, religious thing for him.
Somewhere in general...
It seems that all the religions and races in this game are, technically made up. But I'm sure they have, real-world inspirations and stuff, as many fantasy races and religions do.
It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
Oh. So this is a common thing in the Revachol Police Department. I know that's not what it's called, but that's what I'm rocking with. But it's not an uncommon gesture. A small corpse no larger than a monkey. That's sad.
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended.
Is this all happening at the same
time? To make sure she is dead
just
more
sad.
than anything else.
But this must be a common religion, then. A gesture to send off the dead with a prayer.
And so, all across Jamrock,
even though this
Coal
line
City,
suggests that it's more of a you better get there kind of prayer.
Today, 42 stations of breath.
42 deceased persons. 42 stations of breath. Yeesh.
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copy paper tries to answer why.
Yeah. I do love this game's narration quite a bit. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. There's no person piloting it anymore, even if I technically spoke to something. It's just meat. The meat thing from episode 1. I'm never going to get over that. I'm going to keep bringing that up until the end of time, and you're all going to have to deal with it. External examination of the meat thing. Give it to me.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the label.
See, it's happening.
Oh, shut up.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
Fair enough.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Look, it's 2051. If she wants it, she can find it. But also, pretty sure she's like a child. So she should stay far away from it and stop being a little shit. Write it down.
The boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
They're fused to his skin. I really want to know what's going on inside those boots because the game keeps hyping it up. Maybe it's the key to the fucking shipping container, for all I know.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself.
Exactly. That's what I'm
You have
thinking.
deserved them more.
That's
than
what I'm
anyone
thinking.
else.
The game has been hyping up the boots. When am I going to get them? When am I going to see what's going on inside them? I deserve to know. I need to know. When am I going to get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity.
Oh, fine.
After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Excuse me. I love it. I love drama. I guess I'll like forget about it for now. I'll wait the few minutes that I need to. Write it down.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.
I think we already went over that.
Dot 1000. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design.
That's cool. And smart. Write it down.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
Much like the night sky. Although there should be a little bit more like inky black in there if you want it to be, and like some reds as well, probably, if you really want to be like the night sky. In a non-polluted area. Non-light polluted area, I should say.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini.
Yep. Those are the exact files that Kim gave to Harry. Write it down.
The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3
I guess
meters.
that's like another way to
There is
say
a buckle
noose.
on the other end.
Write it down.
Well nourished, athletically built.
This is basically all
measuring
information that
1.8
I've already
meters.
had and
Generally
will
consistent
already have.
with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
Wait, below freezing? Oh, I guess it is winter and there's no blood flowing. Bleh. But that you know what? He's right. If this was summer, the body would probably be a lot more decomposed. So that's a win in our case.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Yep. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on.
His hair
Interesting.
feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
And yet, very different. Very, very different. Stroke his hair gently. I'm gonna do it.
The stench is
Maybe it's a kind
suffocating.
gesture.
Strands of
Keep
dark brown
petting
hair
him.
start sticking to your hand, like thread off a rag doll's head.
Keep petting him.
More hair sticks to your hand.
Okay.
Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man.
What is
There are
that?
bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape.
Congratulations, Harry. Are you having fun giving... you know what? It's continuing the trend of Harry giving everything a head pat. It's Harry, you know? He likes touching hair. I don't know. Write it down.
Lividity is consistent with
I'm
hanging.
surprised Kim
The
didn't
head is
say
congested.
anything to stop
Contusions are
him.
present on the head,
He didn't
chest,
give
and thighs.
any
Consistent with
amount of
stone
care.
thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Yep. Pretty much the only injuries after death that we can notice were caused by Kuno. That is consistent.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Okay, but how was the vector? How was the direction and magnitude,
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
buddy?
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Just write it down. We don't need to amend anything.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. Yeah, I was gonna say, after I finish the dialogue anyways, that I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's a good idea.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
Yeah, but maybe with my wire cutters? Can I swap that out right now? No, I cannot.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh, I can maybe. Good thing we've got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber. I don't need to voice the parentheses part. You know, I'll pet them first anyways. I'm prepared.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
He liked it. He likes it when I pet things. Pull them out.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck. Why couldn't I use these when he was still hung, I wonder? I do not know.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Don't worry, if there's anything I've learned about Harry, it's that he totally has a careful hand. He's never made any motorics mistakes in his life.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
I don't think the chain cutters are
No,
that
he ain't.
big.
You pig's a boring fuck.
Do I need to respond to them? Look for a good spot to cut, because this is a low chance. I'm noticing that I can pick dialogue options to make it easier on me, which I very much appreciate. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from
Ew.
the east.
Well, shoot. I guess go for it regardless then. Let's give it a whirl. Please, please, please.
You jam the
Damn.
cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already, they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold.
This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Fuckity fuck.
The lieutenant looks by, somewhat worried as you summon power words to your aid.
That didn't do me any good. Oh my goodness. Enough. Cut some.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Corpse fucking time.
Oh my goodness. Can I like go into the game's code and like delete this girl, Doki Doki Literature Club style?
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
I really do think I should let Kim have this one. I feel like if I let Disco Boy have his turn, let's just say he's gonna make a disco ball. No, give them back. I was just... wait, no, that's the opposite of what I want. Let him work. I almost did the opposite thing because I was too busy thinking about the disco ball idea.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts with his elbow to his knee for precision.
Perfect, perfect.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Okay. Fantastic. Thankfully, he knows what he's doing and was able to get that done. Alright, let's see what's going on with the bruises and the ligature mark, as he said. He hands you the chain cutter's back and then kneels closer to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape.
Interesting.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it down.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
Oh god, the kids are gonna comment on this one, I just know it. I'm sorry if I'm not, like, commenting too much on what exactly we're doing here, what's going on with this autopsy. Honestly, a lot of the information is just stuff that I just don't think is going to come, like, too in handy. I feel like what we're discussing here isn't, like, the most important things in the world. I feel like it's just necessity more than anything. Which I'm okay with. It's getting tasks done. It's just not information that I'm, like, super thrilled about.
No! Let's get up and see!
Oh, I knew it. Shut up.
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Congratulations. Just write it down. I don't want to inspire the kids to say anything.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
How are we able to differentiate those from the like rock injuries? Are we sure we can be confident on that?
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30%
what
of
the
his
hell?
skin.
From wounds
30%?
sustained over 2, maybe more
Even though he
decades,
wears armor?
dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
I guess. The scarring is extensive, way more than a law officials.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Oh, that's interesting characterization for Kim, describing a scarred, like, officer as a museum, detailing histories that they can only experience secondhand. That's really good characterization for Kim. Write it down.
Last item. Hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is Harry Dubois.
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're
Okay.
from. From Cappadocia.
Cappadocia.
And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for? Il Corbo de Cappadocia.
I love how many names that this guy's gotten over the course of the playthrough. He's protagonist Coon, he's main character Coon, he's Kanyame Kate, he's Harry Dubois, he's Il Corbo de Cappadocia, he's Disco Boy. It's good to hold your hand. Did you like it when I stroked your hair?
I did, Kobo. I did. Reminded
Aw.
me of when I was just a small boy, before this happened to my face and my body.
I'm
You
glad.
did me a kindness there.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad my incessant need to pat everything and anything that comes into contact with me is doing good in the world.
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
I don't think you're my type.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
The dead man's fingers slip from your hand, cold and sausage-like. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe
Maybe
I'm
he
just
was
not
wearing like
seeing them.
armored gauntlets,
Honestly,
so
this stench
there
is
wouldn't be
making
any
it hard
bruises
for me
on
to
his
think at the
hands.
moment.
Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
It's not enough. He buries his face in the sleeve of his jacket. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what's next, Kim. And what is next, quite frankly, is going to be continuing that autopsy or maybe investigating something else. But we'll see what's going on exactly next time in Disco Elysium. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.